I figured like 6 months after Jesse left Wade, or how many months it is. And I don't even know if she's actually left him or not. But
Right.
bro, she still got that. She still got the tattoo,
That shit
bro.
looking
She's
fresh as fuck too. That shit looking brand new. Yo, Jesse get messy, bro. And she got the whole government. Wade Stephen Wilson. Wow. That's crazy.
bro. I can't. It's just it mind boggles. I just when I look at this, I'm like, how the hell did you get the like? Dude, it's not even like the Lexus. Like everyone else is small as hell. Her,
Yeah.
look how big that shit is.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I got a lot of exes out there that got Ronnie Blue Eyes and shit like that. So I can't hate too much. But getting a tattoo of somebody you never met that's not even like a celebrity or nothing like that is kind of crazy. Like, let's keep it.
Hey,
I'm gonna keep
what's
the buck with you.
what's the over under, or how many, like, is it more than two females that have their name tattooed on you?
Uh, yeah, more than 10, less than 20.
Oh my god, what? Wait a minute, hold up. You're telling me
That's on dead dogs. I put that on my bro.
you put that on the dead pit bulls that you had
I
your
put
whole
that on
life?
my dead on dead dogs. I put that on my brother. Fuck the dumb
Yeah,
shit.
oh shit, you put that on boot. Okay, so
I put that on boo.
bro, how does one wait a minute, wait, I
But you
just it
gotta
just
remember the lifestyle I was living back then on my player shit. I was rapping and I was really living that life. So it's like, you know what I mean? I won't even say how many girls I've been with it because it would just sound crazy. But that's like not even 1% of the. You know what I mean?
that is this is probably gonna be the craziest thing we heard tonight, and it just right,
Yo,
dude.
you
More
gotta
than
be a
10.
select few. You gotta earn that shit. I wasn't just letting anybody get it neither. Out of hundreds of chick, only like maybe in between 10 and 20. You know what I mean? Probably like 15.
Isn't that bad luck though? Not with Ronnie, because he's luck of the Irish. Salute to everybody in the
Right.
chat. So this is what I want. All right, anybody out there that's got a Ronnie blue eyes tattoo, dude, hit us up. They got to get a gift card somewhere, Ronnie. Come on, like how many there? You said it's more than 10, less than 20. That is, bro. That's more
Yeah.
than Wade got. Wade Wilson's around there though. I think he's probably. I don't know, Chad. How many women got Wade Wilson tattoo? I think it's at
And
least five or six.
like I said, it wasn't just anybody. It was the ones I really fucked with. So if I was like, when I was back living that lifestyle, music videos and in the projects, in the streets, in the studio, it was a select few. So a handful of them I still fuck with till this day, and we're good friends. You know what I mean? Shout out to all the girls that held me down. Ronnie Blue Eyes, salute.
Now, this is the YouTube Streets podcast. This is New Age Plug and Ronnie Blue Eyes. We are on here right now. Sorry that we were late. Nothing to do with Ronnie. My car broke down. Having a horrible night, horrible week, all in general. Then DVS, he was actually going to run the live. He had to go to, he's a superintendent, had to go to his building because the boiler broke. We also had a guest tonight. It's going to be Warpath. Warpath is a New York OG legend from New York. For I believe I don't know too much about the game politics. I was just going to ask him about it, but I just know one thing when it comes to YouTube and exposing people and doing the interviews. Warpath is definitely a legend when it comes to New York.
Definitely shout out to Warpath, man. Shout out to the Kings, man. Salute.
Now, Ronnie, this has been a crazy week for the prison genre. There's some shit. There's some shit. Man, there's so much shit coming, bro. One of the things that dropped was Chad Marks, man. How do you feel about the paperwork surrounding Chad Marks, and what is your opinion on that?
So honestly, the first thing that came to my mind, like, he's a lawyer, you know what I'm saying? So he's not a what you would call a street dude no more in the prison shit. It wasn't like I was definitely a little surprised, but I wasn't shocked. You feel me? Because he was a jailhouse lawyer. I know he does his thing. He's attorney and shit like that. So I didn't really look at him like that, like a street dude. So he's a whole lawyer. So it's like I wasn't really surprised, but I was still kind of taken back by it because that was breaking news. I never heard it anywhere else before, except until I seen the documentary on the YouTube streets with you and Pino and shit like that. I was like, damn, I was kind of shocked.
Well, I mean, okay, everyone knows like 3 months ago, I restarted reading his book and I got interested. And then when I was on YouTube the other day, I was just looking at some of the old interviews and a video popped up. Dude, Pino's not the first person to release this. YouTube Streets was it was another channel. You can
Right.
go on YouTube and right now and find it. It's like, and it's a small channel, and he put the 422, and I was like, man, is this dude got fake pay? Is this guy put out fake paperwork on people? Because he put paperwork out on two people. It was Chad Marks and JD Delay. Now JD Delay we'll get to way later on. JD Delay is very close to us. There's only one thing that I have a question with JD Delay on, and it's man to man on some real shit because all right, I'll just we'll get to that later. But Chad Marks,
Yeah.
right? Um, so the paper says he was writing the judge, and I could pull it up here too. I'll pull it up in a second. But he's writing the judge. He's basically telling the judge, "Yo, um, I'm writing you because I don't want to type this because I don't want them to know that I'm cooperating with law enforcement." It doesn't say who he's giving up or anything like that.
Right.
But
Right.
people in the, I'm not gonna lie to you, Ronnie. A lot of people from New York and that are a lot of people are dick riding him too, and they're contradicting the fuck out of themselves. They'll be in Pino's chat,
Right.
all on Pino's dick, and then the next week they're fucking, and it's just stupid. But dude, there's a lot of people saying that basically he was, and this is not my opinion, so don't get mad at but they're basically saying that Chad was basically working as a jailhouse lawyer to gain the information, take the information from his clients that was in the car in the jail, and then give it to the feds. Now
Damn, that's crazy.
that's all allegedly because
Right.
I'm not trying to get sued or anything. Honestly, you know how
Right.
we do it, and we're not going to do it. What happened that 2 weeks ago or last week ain't gonna happen again tonight. I
Nah,
guarantee it.
nah, not at
Yeah,
all. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
But
Hey,
yo, I
we
think you
actually,
did a
yeah,
fair.
yeah.
Nah, I
Good.
was just gonna say, I think you was fair. Is like you brought up the fact that he was a jailhouse lawyer and he does a lot for the community and a lot of other ex-cons and offenders and shit like that. Like, you know what I mean? People that got in trouble, he's helping dudes get out and work on their case and shit like that. So it wasn't like it was completely biased in one direction. It was kind of like a breakdown of what came across your desk, basically. That's how I seen it. You know what I mean?
No, no, no. Yeah,
There
that's
wasn't no
okay.
jabs and no slights and nothing like that. Like,
There's one couple. This is the issues with it that I only have. I don't care about, we I don't care about ratting. We leave that for other people. We leave that for the the people that are still active in gangs, I guess, about the ratting part. My part is the line, just like with Domi, right? Domi lied, he got exposed in the book. Okay, so first of all, Chad Marks got a plea deal offer for 10 years, right? They offered him 10 years. He didn't take the plea deal, and he got sentenced to 40 and then did 17 and ended up doing this type of cooperation and got out, and it says it's some kind of petition. He's going to have to, if this is not true, which I think it would already been alive, there already would have been a video about it.
right, right.
He would have to go and explain and bring up paperwork. And explaining it isn't going to do it. You would have to, and he's in the legal field. He would have to bring up all his paperwork and go through what happened in this situation. But the shit's sealed.
Yeah.
So I don't know how he'll do that.
That's like a double-edged sword, right? Because at the end of the day, it leaves people to assume, but a lot of people are gonna assume the worst. You feel me? When it could be nothing. Like he could come up here and clear it up, like, yo, this and that, but I'm a whole lawyer. I ain't on that bullshit I was, and everybody would respect that. But a lot of people when shit is sealed and you can't see the facts, you know what I mean? Everyone got an opinion, most of them stink. They like assholes, you know what I mean? But it's a double-edged sword, bro. Um, it's like that shit sealed, so a lot of people are gonna just assume the worst. You feel me? When we know it could be the complete opposite. It could be some minor shit. It could be a minor infraction, or it could be something totally all bad. But we won't know because it's sealed up. So anybody that's from where he's from, or in the same car, or let's say he was in a gang, or anybody from that gang, they're the ones that would feel away. It's not really us for us to say. You know what I mean?
Now, uh, yeah, that's so the Chad Mark saying that's what we were going to ask Warpath tonight. We're going to get deep into that, how, how, because he left a comment. A lot of people didn't know that. Shout out to Buzz, a lot and oh yeah, this is another thing I want to say. I guess this happened before. I guess DOC 813 and Chad Marks had a beef, and Ronnie, I think you
Yeah.
can dive deeper on that.
Yeah, yeah, I think they were going back and forth at one point. Even Domi too. I think because you brought up Domi and it reminded me of the same shit. It made me remember. I think they were going back and forth at one point.
and it got pretty bad to the point where their wives got involved, and they end up squashing it, and they all deleted all their videos. Chad Marks obviously was gonna, go legal with it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, bro, he'll get somebody's whole YouTube taken down. Like he'll shut shit down, bro. It's like if he got the money for the lawyers and he's a whole lawyer, he got access to shit. You know what I mean? So if I'm not mistaken, that could have just been YouTube street talk or shit the streets was saying, but they were saying that he got Domi shit shut down for Domi trying to slander and make up lies and shit.
The type of cooperation is what makes people look like scumbags, right? And it's not, to me as a civilian, when I look at someone that like 6ix9ine, people, he's a scumbag. All right, he
Right.
put away almost 80 years. I know Harv probably ended up cooperating; he's home, but not only that, the sexual the fucking chomo shit.
That's the big
What
thing too. He's a sex offender. Like that's worse. That's like that's all bad. You know what I mean? And it's even worse when it's like it's like the old saying goes: never rat on your friends, always keep your mouth shut. Right? He took down his own gang. That's all bad. When
and
you rat on
and
your own homeboys, that's crazy.
And with Chad is the same thing. I don't really care about the cooperation. I just care about what you did in that cooperation to maybe ruin someone, because it's the life like out of nowhere ruining someone's life, like off of hearing a conversation or something while you're in prison. That's crazy to me. If
Right.
it's true, and but we know for a fact that he did cooperate. He wrote it himself. Now,
I was gonna say
JD,
that would be
yeah,
just
go ahead.
hearsay, but doing 17 years, it's like a lose lose right there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, and a lot of people are not good. They don't really give a fuck about that. But so, and that's another thing. Even with JD Delay has multiple cases where he cooperated, and that's something that got found out. But he also kept it solid on cases. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, I think JD Delay kept it solid at 7 out of 10 of a 7 out of 9 of his cases, Ronnie. But
Yeah.
there's two cases he cooperated on.
But sometimes when you cop a plea, like with Chad Mox, if he told on himself and copped the plea, it's different. You know what I'm saying? Is that ain't like really tell. Like I always say, telling is telling. Like that's like my trademark up here. I be saying that shit all the time. Telling is telling. But at the end of the day, when you have no Codys or co-defendants and you ain't incriminating nobody else, and you're just like, yo, this is what I did, and you try to cop a plea, again, it's gonna depend where you're from, what state you're in, what gang you're with. Politics is involved, but when you just catch a case in certain places, it's not ratting when you just cop a plea. Like they gonna get you for 40, so I'm gonna take this 10 to 20 or whatever. That's just taking a plea there. You know what I mean? As long as you're not incriminating other people's, unless you got Cody's. And for everybody in the chat, that's a co-defendant. So it's two completely different situations. I think we would have to know more about the facts and what exactly happened. But like you said, it sailed up.
J okay, JD Delay, he has an organ, his whole organ shit. Now I don't even know. I didn't even really look too much. I'm talking just about his Florida stuff.
Right.
He's never went to prison in Florida, but he's caught a lot of cases, and
Yeah.
he's never went to prison. All right. Now, there's gun cases in there. I think he had a BB gun that looked like a gun. That type shit.
Right.
Um and there's a major case that with the counterfeit money, to the point where they did even did, dude, Port St. Lucie County. They
Yeah.
even did a news, like, how the news press report. They're like,
Yeah.
bam, but dude, they had a, like, their money was legit. They were before their time with it. It was like the little pen. The pen wasn't working,
Yeah.
Ronnie. The
That's
pen wasn't working
crazy.
on it.
So shout out to Irish Pride from the Shamrock Squad, Boston Boss, Scandalous Squad. But yo, I want to say this: in some states, it doesn't matter if it's a BB gun or a fake gun. If you're acting like it's a real gun during a crime, like say you're robbing a bank or hitting an armored truck or robbing a store, some shit like that, and you're acting like it's a real gun, you're gonna get armed robbery. Period. They don't care if it's a BB gun, a fake gun. If you're acting like it's a real gun and making people fear for their life, you're getting the same charge. So you might as well just use a real gun. In their eyes, they're gonna charge you with the same shit. You know?
Some Somebody put, and I think it might have been his parents, but I have a feeling a lot of these Wade wives went to Koberger. because this motherfucker has fucking five figures sitting in his commissary, bro.
Damn. 5 stacks?
And dude, honestly, I asked the chat, I put a community post out, and I said, if you can name one person that you believe got wrongfully convicted. I didn't see Koberger not one time in that community post, but I seen this dude Richard Allen, and I don't know. After looking into it, this dude admitted to. I don't know why people think Richard Allen is not guilty. I guess they think he gave a fake confession. I could never do anything like that. Like
Right.
who the fuck does? If you confess to killing two little girls, bro, I'm sorry, man. It's hard to be like, oh shit, he didn't do it. It's a fake confession.
Yeah. But I
It's like
could tell
fucking
people people
what
be
the
getting in
fuck.
their feelings. Like, so I'm gonna say it like this: the streets ain't for everybody, right? You know that. We've been saying it for a long time. If you ain't, you know what I'm saying, kick rocks to the sidewalk. This is our blog. But it's like the YouTube streets ain't for everybody. That's why we have sidewalks. Let me just say that.
Yeah, well, I'm on the sidewalk right now, and I'm looking over in the street, and I see JD Delay and fucking Dubs, and I see fucking Gunner, and I just found out that JD Delay and Gunner were in the fucking SNY yard together. You can't make this shit up, bro. You
What?
can't, dude. You cannot make it up. Or
That's
was it Dubs?
crazy.
He's in SNY. One of them he was in SNY. I think it's Gunner. I don't
Well, that
know.
would have to be California. So you're saying JD did time in California?
He didn't. No, no. Gunner did
Or they
time in
did?
Oregon.
Oh,
Gunner,
that was gonna be my next question. Okay.
Gunner did time in Oregon.
Okay, okay.
Let's get to that. Where's the
That's
fucking button
crazy.
that let's get to that?
That
But yeah, this is the YouTube Streets podcast, man. New Age plug. You did it again. You already know what it is. Ronnie Blue Eyes is in this bitch. DVS is absent.
shout out to Stuck in the System. Shout out to On the Lockout. Warpath salute.
So AZ, it says he's ready to come back, but I don't know if he is yet. But he does have another channel he's working on. He's Pokemon John. Shout out to Pokemon John. That's AZ. He's doing his thing, doing the Pokemon shit. Uh, hey man, I ain't gonna
Salute.
lie, he's killing it on Instagram. Um, What else we gotta talk about, man? What else we gotta talk about? Oh, Zab Girl's Patreon. Zab Girl's Patreon got shut down because of Jesse temporary. Listen, man,
What?
Jesse's
Yo.
mad at this. We're gonna get a privacy strike too. I don't give a fuck. Listen, Jesse, and the link's in the chat, bro. Like again, we don't want the dude from last week. We don't want him.
Right.
And I'm sorry, I thought he was Latino. That dude was not Latino. That was a African American gentleman.
What? I
That
thought he was the old
yes.
white dude, bro.
Oh, see, you thought he was white. I thought he was Mexican. DVS said he was black. DVS was right. Uh, somebody said, oh, they have his irony. Told me he found his channel. Right?
Oh
He said that
shit.
dude had a channel. I was like, give me the channel, bro. Send it to me. Never did, bro. Crickets.
That's
Crickets.
crazy.
I think it's a conspiracy against the YouTube streets.
Well, the dude fucked himself, yo, because he showed his face, so he fucked up bad on dogs.
Okay, so I don't even know if I have my button ready, but no, I don't even have my buttons ready on here. Hold on. Let me go back.
So they
Because, dude,
supposedly broke up, and then she went and got that, or that's old? Because this just blowing my mind.
bro, no, she got that when they were together, and she still has it, which is
Oh,
crazy to me,
she never covered it up. Oh
bro. She
man,
ain't
that's
gonna cover
crazy.
it up. She gonna have to show me a picture. She gonna have to prove that to me.
Yo, that's crazy.
But you know how we have that um button, drop the video. Come on
Yep.
now with the
Drop the
1090.
video. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, now that's good. Okay, so the come now Byron Blake did the come out now, and that's fine. Like it's fucking 1090 shit. But when it comes to making fun of Pino and 1090, I don't know. I know the old prison channel beef state was doing it, the old channels. But on a scale like this, bro, that fucking drop, dude. I don't even know where I
Drop
have it
the
at right
video
now.
now. That been
Come
our
on,
bread and
man.
butter from
There it
jump,
is.
dog.
Bro,
Yo,
come
that's
on,
that.
bro. Hey,
Nothing with me.
listen.
Nobody.
If you know the
Nobody.
YouTube
All them people, they
streets,
were just walking up. I ain't bring nobody with me.
if you know the YouTube streets, you know that's our fuck. Come on now.
Come on now.
Yeah. Actually, you
Drop
know
the
what?
video now. We say that shit all the time.
1090 Jake, I have a message for you right now, bro. You need to not do the style you're doing. Like you and Adam just going on there and reacting to shit. Fuck that. Go back to your old style of the script with this fucking beat in the background. Boy, you fucking up. You fucking the money up. And you didn't drop the Kodak interrogation tape. You didn't
Drop the
package that right.
video now. Yeah,
That
yeah. He
that
didn't
was
flag the
horrible.
beginning. Yeah, he didn't. He just got right into it.
That's a horrible rollout with that. You gave this a snippet up and you thought it was a smart rollout, but that shit backfired and did not do good.
I know
Um,
Blood on the Razor Wire TV actually wanted to do an interview with 1090 because when I had done an interview with him back in the day, he mentioned that he wanted to do an interview with 1090.
well, let's talk about that. So 1090 Jake. Okay, so this is 1090 Jake has always been the one that's exposed the snitches. He obviously dropped this flag for being a blood. And he also dropped this flag from that category of a YouTuber. He said he didn't
Right.
want to hardly do it no more. Well, he also used to go at people that would either do songs with 6ix9ine or talk to 6ix9ine. And just the other
Right.
day, 6ix9ine was on Trap Lord Ross and exposed that he has been messaging to 90 Jake. And I don't know, man. It's like finding out fucking damn Santa's not real, man.
It's crazy, bro. I seen some of them videos pop up in my algorithm. I was just scrolling down YouTube and I seen that like Trap Lord Ross and 6ix9ine put like a snitch list together, and they was up there dogging all kinds of people. Like they were bringing up Casanova, Snoop Dogg, Ti. They was talking about everybody, like all the rappers that cooperated. That was crazy. He had like the number one rat up there talking about other people who allegedly ratted. That shit was just crazy.
Like I won't call Chad Marks out of his name. I think I know I'm from an era, and I know Ronnie's from this era where if you miscall somebody a snitch, there's consequences to that, bro.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
like,
facts.
come on now,
Yeah, that's like calling somebody a bitch and not being ready to fight about it. That's just a no no. You know what I mean?
come on now. It's like mispronouncing pronouns in 2025. That's how the, you know what I
That's
mean.
wild. That's
You can't
wild
do
work.
that. You know what I
But
mean. You
yo,
can't do
this
that.
JD delay shit, I ain't gonna hold you. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you because I fuck with you. That shit got me kind of like, wow. Because I remember, he had that issue with the old lady and the woman. He tried to protect the old lady from the chick that was bugging out, and we covered it. And he actually came up here. We had him on the YouTube streets a few times.
Hmm.
He defended himself. He defended his name honorably. We left admirably. You know what I mean? Like respectable. But so this shit kind of got me scratching my bed. Like, what? What's going on?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not trying to bring, like, listen, I could bring JD, honestly, JD Delay would be a 9-hour video. How much time? Like, he's been picked up by the law a lot. And I
Right.
think Pino made this point. He said, if you've been getting locked up since a minor, you're going to be in interrogation tape. Now, what you say in that tape is up to you.
That's up to you. Yeah, yeah, facts. That's facts.
Yeah,
Just like
yeah.
in this life, you grow up in the projects hustling. It's only a matter of time. It's not if, but when you get arrested. Like, luckily, I never had to do no hard prison time, but of course, I've been to jail, got arrested, been to the police station, shit like that. It's different, you know what I mean? But I think with JD, like I said, the last time we spoke on that whole situation when he was trying to help, defend the old lady, I think it was from another woman that was kind of wilding. He popped up and talked his shit, like, you know what I mean. He pulled up and had a good conversation. So I think he's the type to we we wouldn't have to really talk about it. We could talk about him with it. Talk about it with him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we could,
He
we
would
could
pull
talk.
up, is what I'm saying.
Listen, I like JD Delay, bro. I do. It's just there's I have one issue,
Right.
and it's not snitching. Um, and I don't even think as a okay, so as an integrity as a journalist, I can't even go behind the scenes and call him as a man and ask him about it because
Right.
to me, uh, I can't hide anything for the people. But he
Right.
had
Right.
so this is the issue, in my opinion. This is my issue, and it's not against the law, but it's borderline of what he would call a wood chipper. This is borderline wood chipper season to me,
Damn.
because he was 40 years old and he got caught with his co-defendant Sierra, which was 20, and in the paperwork it says boyfriend and girlfriend. So 40 and 20. Now I know that's fucking okay legal, but
Right.
you're pushing a message of wood
Yeah,
chipper
yeah.
season. You're bored. You're good. You're okay. You're not getting a wood chipper,
Right,
but
right.
you're fucking close, motherfucker.
Right, right.
You're fucking close, dude. That
It's not
dude.
illegal, but
Listen,
some people
the
are gonna look at
diesel's
it
running.
crazy.
That motherfucker's running. That
Right.
mother, and your fucking head is right there. I'm just saying, homie. And
Which
that'd be a
when you
whole
trying to
other
come
fucking day.
across as the Alaskan Avenger and shit like that, then it don't make sense. I hear what you're saying.
Now, Alaskan Avenger, I have listen, man. That dude actually was really doing it. That
That's
remember
what I'm
we
saying.
okay. Let's be real. JD delay his whole message is if they're chomo, you could stay if you pay.
Yeah,
Alaskan Avenger was fucking murking him. I think
yeah,
you know what I mean.
yeah.
I don't know if he was doing that kind of
But he
politics
was
in
putting
prison,
work
but
in him. Right, right.
he was putting work in, and I'm sure JD was too in prison. But it was a different. They were living. They were
Yeah, that
still.
whole pay to stay shit. Like we spoken this before, not just with JD, but just like that shit's weird to me. But like I said, every state is different. But like if you're no good, you're no good. You gotta go. That's all I know out here. Like with my family, my brothers, my father, they get them up out the yard. They get them off the compound. They get them off the tier. They get them off the block. Whatever it is, they ain't no paying to stay. If there's any funny shit, any SO shit, or any chomo shit, you gotta go. Like they ain't most people, even if you like, yo, you got 5 minutes to get off the block or you're getting beat up, you might get beat up for that. Like you don't even give them a warning. You just take off on them. Like there's strict rules. Like you don't even got to be ganged up. You got to put hands on him at least. Most people are poking dudes up. You know what I mean?
Mhm. Yeah, no, exactly. Now jumpsuit Pablo, he has a lot of footage inside of a prison, right? And K Frog has a lot of footage inside the prison. Now Pino claims K Frog was a holdout man. So does he? And this was my question to Pino. He was supposed to come up tonight too. I don't think he's going to come up, but does he consider Jumpsuit Pablo a hold down man? Does he think that jump? Because listen, Jumpsuit Pablo, bro, it's different for Frog. He had fucking the commissary like he was holding like weights, bro, like so much fucking snacks and shit in these pictures, right?
Yeah.
Now, could he have been a hold down man for the GDs, or was he act? Because let's be real, people, people that we don't really know. Jumpsuit has avoided this in every interview, and I think he's saving it or whatever because he
Right.
did it as a skit. But what organization did he run with the GDs? Is he officially a GD? A dropout now at this point because
Yeah.
I don't
He
know.
went back. He went back and forth, like you said. I think he made it comical. A lot of his shit is comedy. He went to comedics. You know what I'm saying? He did it, turned that shit into a skit basically. But it's kind of like you get two different stories out of him. When he's being serious, you hear one thing, and then when he's in character, you hear another thing. So we still don't know what's really real. You know what I mean?
And I do want to say one thing, Ronnie. Corrupt Cartel brought this up. It's a great point. Burner 420 having the name when he came out, and he shouldn't have switched his name, honestly. But his name was the Dropout, so he was putting it all out there on Front Street at the get go. And you can't. And listen, all the clowning we do on him, we got to admire at least him. Him doing that. I guess Savage Studios did it too, but uh, yeah, he's gone. And Savage Studios did some weirdo shit in a Walmart, I believe.
Yeah, he was a whole weirdo. But who was
Yeah, it is.
originally called the Dropout?
Oh, so Burner 420's
Oh yeah, yeah,
channel
yeah, yeah, yeah. I remember.
was called the dropout. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's crazy, man. A lot of shit in true crime going on right now, man. There's a lot of Koberger files coming out. I started making another video on the Dylan Morrison thing. So she's the surviving roommates of Koberger interviews are coming out, and it's just putting all the pieces together, man. There's no conspiracy around this shit, dog. This motherfucker did it, and it is what it is.
yeah. That's crazy. And they're making a lot of documentaries. Like I feel like every other day I'm seeing a new documentary on Netflix, true crime. They just had one on Timothy McVeigh that I seen. They got another one called Monster.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, yeah.
they've
The
been
perfect
popping up
neighbor.
left and right. Yeah, they've been popping up left and right.
Yeah. Yeah, nah, man. Alex Murdoch. And they think that Alex Murdoch is not guilty too, and I don't see it. You could hear him in the video. I don't know, man. It's crazy. I don't really know the motive. Um, yeah, bro. What else? What else? Oh, dude, the Cowboys player that died kneeling, dude, bro. We got to do a mental health check. We got to
Right.
make sure everybody's doing all right because listen, this dude. I think his what was his contract? I think it was a little bit. I think it was like 900K. He came from the practice squad. Either way, he was getting paid pretty good. He's in the NFL, bro. And he goes
Yep.
on a high speed chase. He's already had mental health issues. They have him wearing stuff that says, always ask for help, ask for help. Suicide awareness. The dude ends up going on a high speed chase, getting away from the police, but eventually crashing and then running into a porta potty and blowing his own brains out. Right. This shit, it
Damn,
just
that's
shows,
crazy.
bro. It
Yeah.
don't it everybody's life is you know not perfect in any way. There's something
Right.
wrong. There's something going on. And if you do have a nice little run right now where there ain't nothing bad going on or nothing crazy, you haven't lost somebody, man, enjoy that shit because it doesn't last that long. Usually,
Facts.
it's the yin and the yang and the mental health, this health awareness week. You definitely got to start like checking up on
You gotta
people.
check on your people, you know what I mean? Just like you clean house, when it comes to the bad shit, you gotta be there for the good shit, you know what I mean? You gotta make sure your people are okay, you know what I mean?
And
It's
the
crazy.
ones that check out the ones that too, like some people are strong and silent,
Yeah.
and but you need to check up on everybody really.
But you never know, bro. Like, look at somebody like Robin Williams, right? Always laughing, smiling, making people laugh.
Yeah,
Sometimes you can't even see it, you know? And then something tragic like that happens. It's like, you know what I mean? I've been used to pain so much my whole life. It's like I don't show it, but I'm always with it. Like, I'm always going through it, you know what I mean? But I'm so used to it, it's almost like I get immune to it.
I'm so used to it. It's almost like I get immune to it.
It's
Bars.
like, you know?
What up, KCBD? RIP to Daniel. I don't know if y'all seen the last video, but it's very similar to Mackenzie Sharilla, and he actually passed away in his Mahomes jersey, bro. That shit's sad. And I see Casey, and she's in the chat too. She says she's gonna try to get a hold of Mahomes and see if dude. Honestly, if Mahomes knew that dude, got almost passed away that day in that fucking jersey, I'm sure he would do something.
Pino in the chat. What up, Raw Talk? Salute.
Pino, whoa, Vicky. So Pino. So this is the thing, right? He's saying you can't spin any kind of snitching. I disagree. I can spin a lot of the snitching that's coming forward, except for Breezy's. But I do want to interview Breezy. We're gonna get him up. Um,
Definitely.
but
Links in the
yeah,
chat. Links in the chat.
he needs
Yeah, I
the
think.
link.
No,
Let me
I'll just
drop
let
it.
him know. But yeah, I think that would be a great interview. You know, interviewing King Breezy. I think that'll go. You know, I know Byron Blake did it, but there's only so much time. There's only so many questions. You know what I mean? But I think that'd be a good interview.
So Diddy made prison wine. What is the correct term? Why? So DVS has been to prison. He made the dude. This is pissing me off, bro.
You got homebrew. You got hooch. It depends what state you're in. Everybody calls it something different. Out here we call it homebrew. Other people's call it hooch and shit. Everyone get a different term
But
for
you
it.
understand my frustration, Ronnie. It's
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
a prison dude made the title of our live prison wine. Nobody,
Right.
does any prison call it prison wine?
Yo, that's
It's,
the first for me. I ain't gonna hold you.
I said it in the chat. He couldn't fucking decipher it. What the fuck, bro? It's
Yeah.
crazy. It's
They call
crazy.
it Pruno, homebrew, and hooch are the main three that I can think of. Like, what the first thing that comes to my head is like Pruno, homebrew, or hooch, shit like that. You know what I mean? But it's crazy, yo, because I seen that 50 posted a video of Diddy dancing in the prison yard and shit. TMZ, everybody was like reacting. Actually, I think TMZ might have been the ones that originally posted it, and then Diddy shared it. I mean, 50 shared it, the Diddy dancing in prison, and I remixed it on the YouTube Streets Instagram. And that shit's going crazy.
So Diddy was running that Fed prison the whole time he was before Luigi Mangione got there. As soon as Luigi got there, all the attention got away from Diddy, and there's a lot of high I mean, like, so there's celebrities in there. I think the
High
president of
profile
Honduras,
cases.
high
Yeah, yeah.
profile. Yeah, there's another
But Diddy
dude.
got money. Diddy got that cash. You know what I mean? Money talks fast. You know what I
But
mean?
let's, hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. Yeah, he got real money. I don't even know why I was about to compare, but Luigi does has some money too. You
Yeah,
get
yeah.
the
That he's that poor compared to Diddy. Diddy got real money.
Yeah, yeah, you're right. No, I'm not even gonna argue on that. We know he's almost a bit. Well, he spent 300 million on that case, but he still has about 400, 500 million in the bank. Jules, 217 member for 3 months. Salute, thank you so much. We'll be doing a members only, more content. Electra 2.0, 9 months. Holy crap, man. Liz Rose, 9 months. Man, holy
Thank you.
moly.
Appreciate you guys. Salute. Yeah, we definitely got something coming for members only and the Patreon. We're working hard behind the scenes, so look out for that.
I got 2 videos to upload to Patreon. I'm slacking. It'll be out. It'll be out tomorrow. I take the weekend and get this YouTube caught back up. Um, because cause YouTubers want to come after, want to talk shit and all the. Trust me, I got a lot of shit lined up next week for you fuck boys.
Yeah,
Don't worry.
facts.
I see a lot of little chitter chatter.
Yeah, yeah,
Listen,
yeah, yeah.
you
And
woke the.
depending on how people react, I got a few shots I've been holding back,
We
just
need
waiting to
music.
rapid
We need the
fire.
music, Ronnie. We need the fucking
You know what I
music.
mean? Because we both know that you know who, that you know what, you know who, like type shit like that. Like I'll come out rapid fire if they react a certain way. So I'm keeping a few in the chamber. You feel me?
No women, no children. That's been our rule since the
Yeah,
get
man.
go.
That's
If you put
mandatory.
hands
Come on,
on
man.
a woman, if listen, this is why Cuzzo Loke, listen, if Cuzzo Loke didn't put hands on Jen, bro, he would probably be on the YouTube streets. He did kill his best friend, but he did his time for that. That's not what we're mad about. We're upset about the Jen thing. Can he be forgiven? I think time, like Mike Tyson, I think time goes, people forget about it, right? But man, dude, these dudes dropped the ball, bro.
It seems like I think she moved on, if I'm not mistaken, like getting married, having a baby, the whole 9 yards and shit like that. And Cuzzo actually just hit up the YouTube Streets Instagram and said he's back in the content. He ain't really on YouTube, but he's doing Facebook and shit like that. I told him I'd holler at you and DVS, see what we could put together, but I kind of feel the same way, like you just said. You know what I mean?
I'll do one more interview with him,
Because
but
yeah,
we're
for the
not
people that
starting. We're not starting with Jimmy, Ronnie. We're
right.
starting that night where he put hands on Jen, and then
Exactly. I was gonna say, 'cause for the people that don't know, we've had him on the YouTube streets multiple times, so it's just we'll go from there. We don't have to really go from start from the beginning. They can watch our older interviews and our older videos if they want to get that kind of context. We'll have to go in from then till now. You feel me? The
I
in
don't know
between
why I
shit.
got this wrote down. It says poetic. Oh yeah, so poetic Flacco stole jumpsuit Pablo's whole little skit where he had the
Oh
gangs out.
shit.
Where dude jumpsuit. But this is the issue with Pablo. He did the Hoovers and he put the Hoover hat on. He's like, I'm a Hoover now.
Oh shit.
You're in LA doing this shit. I don't know why people. I don't know why this mother. I just don't
Oh, so
understand
that's what
people.
Flacco did.
That's what Flacco did. Jumpsuit was a little bit more lighthearted, and
Yeah,
Jumpsuit was
yeah.
an
He said I
actual.
invited the fellas over. He kind of just kept it like
Mhm.
that. He said I got the fella, he got the candy and shit. His shit was comical. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but Poeta Flacco's was a
He
fucking.
playing
He's
with fire. He
bro. He's
playing
playing
with
with fire,
fire.
bro. Bro,
He's
playing with
been
fire, bro.
playing with fire, and I'm so surprised that he hasn't got touched by now. Like pause, like him
It's
and
gonna
Adam 22.
happen. It's
I've been waiting
inevitable.
for yeah, yeah. It's only a matter of time. Like again, it ain't if but when something's
It's,
gonna happen to that man. You know what I mean? Just like what happened to that boy Adam 22 too. And speaking of the West Coast, while we're here, Blueface is free. I seen that.
yeah, listen, Blueface is free. I don't know if he added more tattoos to his face, but dude, his face is fucked, bro. Holy shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh
He
my
went crazy
gosh.
there.
He looks like that dude Sean Gatz over there fucking building log houses with a fucking dude, his fucking face is jacked, bro. I mean, I like face tats, but dude, you look like fucking daylight on fucking shards, bro.
Yeah, yeah, that's crazy.
Jeez Louise. Yeah, Blueface is free though. He's actually, but he looks healthy. He's a big, he looks healthy.
Yeah, he got
Already,
his weight up. You know what I mean?
he takes him and Krishan Rock. They take over the media when that I don't know how long it'll last. A very
Yeah,
toxic
yeah,
couple.
yeah, yeah. Dynamic duo though. They definitely get a lot of attention though. You know.
Whack wanted to come on. I don't know if I don't I this is my issue, Ronnie.
Plug said I ain't in the mood tonight.
I get whacked. I get whacked out, bro. I get
Whacked
whacked.
out. Yeah.
I get whacked out. You know, his this is my. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna message him and I'm gonna say you're fucking Two Face with the whole Charleston White shit because
Yeah.
dude, he fucking was like saying that he was gonna touch Charleston White. As soon as they see they start hugging each other, dude, this shit is all fake, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy because I just sent like the last live we did right afterwards. Actually, the last time we had whack up, I went in the crib. I was doing some shit. I'm playing on my phone. I look up. I seen Whack 100, Charleston White, and someone else was all on somebody's platform. And I'm like, oh shit, this is gonna be interesting. Oh, that's funny. Pino got the Methica Kent emoji. That's crazy. Jessica paying my rent. Kent, that's just crazy.
Yeah, that's an
Everybody
art.
going crazy.
Yeah, that's our custom. One of our custom emojis, the Jessica
Oh
Kent. Yeah,
shit.
yeah, that's funny. She was on shards in that picture. Because I think we got to get back to what the YouTube street stands for, and it's not
Right.
being buddy buddy with any other fucking YouTuber. Like when we cover Jessica Kent, JD Delay, we're going down the middle. Fuck this fucking bullshit. People try to, dude, they'll try to call us and like, hey man, try to do this, do that. Man, shut the fuck up, man. This is
Get the
the YouTube
fuck out of here
streets.
with this shit.
This
Yeah,
is
this
the
is the
YouTube
streets.
streets.
Can't take the heat, kick rocks to the sidewalk. This is our block.
Yeah, man.
But yeah,
Um,
man, the streets ain't for everybody. That's why they made sidewalks.
yeah, yeah. Sidewalks and roundabouts.
You
Um,
know? Curb that.
speaking of this, right? We seen a chomo by the name of Cowboy Herman Douglas, somebody that I made a video on early in the New Age. I think I was one of the first channels to expose Cowboy. He's a Rolling
Yep.
60s Crip. He's on Megan's list. He touched I believe she was under the age of 12. But his story is that he robbed a girl that was under 18 and he just put his hand down her bra to take like a chain or something, right? But that's not what the paperwork said. This dude's a fucking straight up chomo. They don't put you on the Megan's list for doing a robbery and barely touching
Right.
doesn't work like that.
And you know what's
Um,
crazy? Like you see a lot of people after the fact that was fucking with him. A lot of famous
bro,
people, a lot of people from that hood, they was
bro,
still
Gunner,
fucking with him.
Gunner and
You know?
Dubs and Gunner fuck with him, bro.
Crazy.
Bro, they got caught in the biggest lie I've ever seen on YouTube. I didn't want to get off topic with her. Cowboy knocked another. I ain't gonna lie though. He might be he's a chomo. He's like Minor Mouse though. He's knocking motherfuckers out. But I want to get on
I
Dubs and
think
Gunner.
Brandon might be backstage. He said he's present.
Who's that?
Pino. Brandon.
Ain't no one backstage, bro.
Oh,
Hold
my
on.
bad. My bad. Go ahead.
Ain't no one backstage. Ain't no one backstage. Uh, Dubs and Gunner, right? They got caught in one of the biggest fucking lies I've ever seen on YouTube. They were fucking saying that they were talking to somebody that just died, and in dude, they got exposed for it because the Nate Dogg 916 has homie Hangout's phone. He was able to
Yeah.
look in the phone and seeing that these dudes and they're still dude. They took money from homie Hang, bro. People
Yeah.
are so not. They got people over there. I don't know who these people are, but they're just donating money over and over and over again to Dubs and Gunner, and they thought it was going to Homie Hangout, and they're just keeping all the money, bro.
Rest in peace, Rascal. That's crazy. But yo,
And yeah, man,
Dubs and Gunna, they like the Tom and Jerry of this shit. Like they on that WWE shit, that character shit, almost like JD. Like it's like even at one point, so many people was on Gunna's neck that Dubs did a video saying he ain't gonna do content with Gunna no more, and he did it for a while, and then he came back out and started doing lives with him again. Like the shit was crazy.
It's WWE. It's
Yeah,
straight
this
up fucking.
scripted,
It's all fucking stupid ass scripted
scripted
shit.
skits. Yeah, skits.
We got to get back into true crime and doing cases on these lives. Uh, I know we already YouTube streets, Ronnie, but it's weird. I talked to Zebby about this, and Zebby's like, "Man, you guys should probably change your name because when we were doing straight true crime, he's like, you're the YouTube." I'm like, "But listen, bro, we're still the YouTube streets. We still
Facts.
cover it, and I'll prove it, and I'll prove it to you. I'll come. I'm gonna come with videos, and I'm gonna show you that we still cover YouTubers." And we still the street aspect of YouTube, and we still
Right.
cover true crime at the same time. And
Music, hip hop, prison genre, all that. That's why we had the twist. True crime with a twist. That's the twist. But I hear you. We got to get back on our true crime shit. We was running. We hit the ground running with that shit.
all right, so we don't have jail calls right now. I know we have jail calls coming, I'm sure, of other people. But until then, right? After watching this Hulu documentary of Alex Murdoch, we got to do this. We got to do Alex, bro. And we got and honestly,
Definitely.
fucking jumpsuits from South Carolina. So probably have jumpsuit, on one of these talking about him because he's probably the best source you're gonna get for that.
Yeah.
But he's got jail calls, bro. We got to cover that. I think
Yeah, definitely. Shit. That's crazy.
they want me to cover Richard Allen. I'm not gonna lie, but he does have jail calls, but I don't know, man. I think the dude's guilty, dude. He admitted to it. In that video them girls had on their Snapchat looked just like him on that fucking bridge. Scary.
Yeah, that's crazy. Shit. Shout out to everybody in that chat. Hit that like button if you like something. Yeah.
So New York got a new mayor. Oh, here we go.
Yep. A lot of new mayors and masks and shit like that, yo.
you think you're gonna you think you're gonna fool me this time, bro? We see you backstage. You can't fool us this time.
Yo, they trying to
Yeah,
pull
yeah,
up. Let me
yeah.
find out.
Yeah, no,
Yo.
no. Listen, you guys won't even believe what he had on the screen. He tried to do it a different.
Yo.
So
That's
so
crazy.
damn, that wasn't a channel. So irony, irony. All right. All right, we know now that was another screen. So that picture of that dude from the last time, that's a different screen. This guy's got good technology. This
Okay.
guy's got, yeah, so I seen some shit in the background. And he's using StreamYard twice, bro. This is honestly, bro, it narrows it down to like three people. You fucking crazy
This is
motherfuckers.
crazy.
I can't even really get mad at you for doing it. It's I guess it's harmless.
Dumb
But
motherfuckers, though.
But I seen the porn that he was gonna show on backstage, Ronnie. I just seen it. We almost
Yeah,
got
that's
again,
crazy.
y'all.
They try to
We
get us. Nah, nah, we
yeah,
pulling up the curtain. We
I
being
got it.
extra cautious. Fuck all the dumb shit.
You know why your tooth is killing you, Pino? Because you be talking shit about people you shouldn't be talking about, homie. Let's get to that, man. Chad Marks, man. Okay, so the Chad Marks argument. He's a prison lawyer, bro. Look, this is how I'm gonna debate Pino, Ronnie. I got debates for him, bro. You know what I mean? He
Yeah,
ain't gonna
yeah,
be.
I heard that shit. He wasn't feeling it. He's like, listen, if this is what it is, I ain't trying to see nobody else move the goalpost. Like, I'm sick of that shit. I heard that shit.
Yeah, yeah. He said he moving the goal. Yeah, you need to go to the dentist, man. You need to go to the dentist. But this is another thing too. Like if 1090 Jake is talking to 6ix9ine, because to me 6ix9ine, you know, it checks all the boxes, right? Because
Right,
some people on YouTube they might just have paperwork. They might not have an interrogation tape, or they'll just have
right.
an interrogation tape and the paperwork's good, kind of like how the Kodak situation was. Or they'll check every single box, like 6ix9ine's paperwork, fucking interrogation tape. He took the stand.
Yeah.
Multiple people went to jail. With
And it's
Pino,
crazy that
yeah, go ahead.
my bad.
No, no, my
Yeah.
bad, bro. Yo, you go.
I was just gonna say it's crazy that so many people were like so surprised and had all this shit to say about it. Cause years before he ratted, the first time I ever seen this dude on TV talking his shit, screaming at the top of his lungs with his rainbow flags and shit, I'm like, he's gonna get a whole lot of people in trouble. Ain't no doubt about it. That dude's telling on somebody. And not too long later, he was up there telling. I'm like, yo, I told you. My brother's like, oh shit, you called that shit. I'm like, bro, he even looked like a rat. It's crazy. He looked like Master Splinter, bro.
I remember it was not cool to have Pino on our shit because people, just label him as a rat, right?
Right.
Now it seems like Adam 22, everyone's hanging out with multiple different snitches and they're making it cool. I kind of want to go back, Ronnie.
What's
Pino the
crazy? A
only
lot of
rat we
them
jacket.
people, yo, a lot of them, yo, I posed at the baby shower.
Yo,
But
Pino the
yo,
only rat we jacket.
yo,
We
but
bring
it's
it back
crazy
up here.
because jealousy and envy only gonna leave you broke, right? That jealousy shit. There's like some people will talk that shit, and then they just mad that they ain't doing it. It's like they would have him on their channel though. You feel me? But they'll say something about him being up here. But at the same time, if they had the opportunity, they would do something with him. Half of these people that got something to say. That's my opinion.
If you I want, and I have a question for for the masses, and I guarantee this is that okay, so basically if you walk up to 1090 Jake and you call him a rat, I don't think he's going to do anything. But if you go up to Pino and call him a rat,
You
you're going to have an
fighting?
issue.
Yeah,
You're going to have an
yeah.
issue. You're going
Facts.
to have an issue. You're going to have
Facts.
an issue. Nobody got locked up in Pino's case. We always got to put that out, that's important, right? Um
Well, Pino got locked up. That's crazy.
Yeah. And then with 1090 shit, it's a grievance, So again, that's subjective too. Just like Pinot shit's subjective, 1090
Right.
shit's subjective. Um, that whole news thing, like that's subjective. Like he's saying you can't spin shit, bro. Pinot, you're the first one that spun this shit.
Yeah, people be spinning the whole block. They be
Yeah,
riding the
you're
YouTube
the
streets.
first
They
one.
be spinning the whole block.
Bro, he spun his shit back then. Bro, he's still spinning that shit, and that's fine. That's fine, but it's not. I guess it again. He'll probably say that's not spinning. He'll be like, "No, that's facts." But I know it's too certain. He ain't ready to debate. I'm telling you, I'm ready tonight. DBS don't want smoke either, bro. DBS does not want smoke. That's why he's not here. He doesn't want it.
Vanity. We was actually just talking about Dubs and Gunna. We never fucked with Gunna. Like he been all bad. You know what I mean? Like he's just a weirdo to me.
Well, they support people that have molested children.
That's
That's what
crazy.
it comes down to me. When you're taking pictures with Cowboy Herman, I'm giving you guys full names. Cowboy Herman Douglas, you're taking pictures with him, a Rolling 60s crib. Come on, man. Come on now.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm scared of 1090 now. He lost 90 pounds at least. Nah, hey, man. Last time I was on the phone with him, he wanted to fight me. Uh, it was over some, what was the video? Uh,
I forget what we. I think
it
yo.
was just a
So
couple
it was
months ago.
crazy because yo, right around the time, right after he dropped his flag on bootleg Kev saying he wasn't a blood no more, he went at he called Larry Hoover a snitch there, and it was just crazy timing. And we were covering that like, yo, what a bad time to get rid of your backup and then diss one of the biggest gangs in the country. Like I think we were covering that, and he had something to say about that, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, when you got people saying on Larry, dude, don't call him a rat. Don't call anybody like that a rat, bro. When you got people that will die for the person, like why even risk it? Why even call somebody out their name like that? That's crazy. I will say this, 6ix9ine's a rat. In my opinion, 6ix9ine is a fucking rat. That is a rat.
That's why Trap Lord Ross had him up there. He's like it's like when Wack conversated with him, and then he wrote a book about like ratting or the 10 snitch commandments or whatever. It's like who else but to know like he's like King Rat. It's crazy.
Now, the next rat on my list is the Mexican Flaco. He for sure wore a wire and is a rat. That dude's
Now
a rat.
that's next
But
level.
he's a
Wearing a wire,
yeah.
that's like
He
that's you got
mm-hmm.
rats, you got snitches, you got confidential informants. But when you wearing a wire, that's next level shit.
And he shot a woman too. This dude fucking he's crashes the fuck out.
Oh, that's
He's a
all bad shit.
they call that rat chewies, right? 6ix9ine wishes he was a rat chewy. He's not a rat chewy. He's just a fucking rat that thinks he's cool because he don't have security till someone touches him. And he's actually gonna
BTS
be
in the
doing time.
building. Salute.
He's doing time in the feds. He's going up the road. 6ix9ine is going to do time in the feds no matter what. He violated when he went on he did a concert. He's going to the feds. He already knows it. December 20th, I think, is his court date.
Maybe that's why he's out here doing so much networking. He's trying to gather as much information as he can so he can tell on somebody to try to get out of that shit too.
Now you could say what you do. Listen, bro. They listen. Vegas is one of the he's active and there's nothing no bad paperwork or nothing on him, which it's rare. It's fucking
Yeah,
rare.
shout out to VPS, man. Salute.
AZ was another one. I think that's the only two. Oh, and Buzz, Buzz. And I don't know too much about. I was trying to interview Buzz, but he's not really doing interviews. But yeah, those three dudes, solid
We had him
white
on back
dudes.
in the day though. Yeah, yeah. Solid stand up guys, you know what I mean? Solid dudes. Salute.
Now I'm not gonna call the Aryan brother that struck my channel two scoops, right? I'm not gonna call him a rat, but I will say he did cooperate, and it is in paperwork. If you can type his name in, the Pacer, you can go on Pacer with his. But if you don't want to use Pacer, you can use justice.gov, which literally copies and pastes from Pacer, and you could see that right there in there, and him and his old lady, and I'm not trying to fucking. He can't even talk right now. The dude has to write letters right now.
Right.
He's down and out, and but it's fucked up. They struck my channel, and that was a whole
Nah, I hear you. I
ordeal.
was gonna say you wasn't trying to kick him in while he was down type shit, but I remember the last time you spoke on this shit, I think his old lady tried to strike the channel or
Yeah,
some crazy
she
for
did
threatening
strike
her for
it.
the lawsuit.
She did
Oh man,
strike
yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
She struck the channel after he said to share his stuff out. They just didn't like
Yeah.
what I had to say, and I was very respectful about it. But
Right.
they don't like what they don't like the truth, bro. It is what it is. But Homie Hangout didn't argue it when Homie Hangout was alive, and I brought that his attention. He didn't give he didn't argue it. He didn't go make a video saying two scoops isn't a rat. You know what I mean? It is what it is.
Right.
So, which is
Rest in
crazy
peace,
that comes
Rap.
full circle. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
R.I.P. to
yeah.
the
That's
homie.
crazy. Homie, hangout, salute.
Yeah, this live is basically about nothing, but I appreciate everybody in here right now. It's
Yeah,
all
they
over the
riding with
fucking
us. They
place.
they riding with us anyway. Salute. Hit that like button if you like something.
It's all over the place, man. We need something big in true crime so we all can cover. We need it where you see fucking jumpsuit covering shit and we're covering it and everyone's like, "Oh shit, this is fucking nuts." We don't have nothing like that right now. It's fucking dead it's dead. Our Wes Watson
Yeah,
video is doing
yeah,
good though. I don't know what it is. We might have to cover Wes Watson. I will. Fuck it. You know, easy.
yeah.
So easy to cover his punk ass.
Yeah, that's easy work, bro. That's light work. I actually was chopping it up with this chick that she did a video on Wes Watson, and I invited her on the YouTube street. I just waiting for you and DVS so we could line it up. You know what I mean? Do it right. But she had a pretty good take on the whole situation. She was kind of trolling him, but she was dropping facts at the same time. So I want to get her up here and maybe we could kill two birds with one stone. We could kind of interview her
The
in
outlaw
the street she's
feminist.
covering. You know what I mean? But she was on Wes Watson. She was on his ass. She was on his neck for real.
How you talk about the outlaw feminist?
Foot on neck. Nah, nah, nah.
hey,
Hell no.
hey, when I did my Wes Watson video a couple days ago, I shouted VPS out though cuz VPS has one of the best Wes Watson videos on YouTube that will be played 100 years from now for sure.
Word.
What about Big Weavy, man? Where's Big Weavy at, bro?
Yo, Big Weavy. Actually, I talked to him not too long ago. I just like, what up, man? How you doing? I think it was on Instagram like a week ago. About a week ago, week ago.
All right, bro. Read me all your DMs. Who's been because I'm not on Instagram. So do they go on there trying to reach me at all?
Yo, we'll be
Who's
on
on
here
who's
for
on there?
fucking we be on here for fucking 7 days. But nah,
Is there a
just
Wade wife in
wait.
there that's trying to come on, dude? Tell her to get the fuck up here,
There's
bro.
a few. There's a few. We just gotta line it up.
Oh, oh man. I
Yeah.
had dude. We okay. So I want to let everybody know something real quick. We're in the middle of a play it has something to do with the Mackenzie Shirilla fucking case. Don't look at us weird if you hear a recording with us and somebody, because look, this is what we're doing. I leave a K to say on here just in case they're fucking listening. But yeah, dude, we and DVS have a fucking dude. We have a play going on right now via Jumpsuit Pablo. Jumpsuit Pablo hooked us up. It's
That's
fucking
what's up.
dude. And we're recording everything. It's all in process. It's all in process.
Shout out to Pablo.
But we troll Wade Wilson too, dude. Dude, we're gonna troll the fuck, dude. Oh my gosh. Um. Okay, so kill, fuck, Mary. I would, dude. I was about.
Just start that kill fuck Mary. He didn't even fill it in. Yo, it's like kill, kill, kill. That song popped right in my head. Kill, kill, kill. That's crazy. Murder, murder, murder. Kill, kill, kill. That's funny.
Okay, Lupe. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing with you,
Hell
Ronnie.
no. Hell
I'm just
no.
playing with you,
Don't
Ronnie.
even do that. That's
Just,
crazy.
I'm just kidding. So Lush one quit doing dope.
Are you sure?
Well, he said he says cold turkey day 3.
Yeah, man. He should keep that shit to himself for a while. You know what I mean? Try to crawl before you walk, before he starts running his mouth, man. You know what I mean? Best of luck. Congratulations. I hope he goes through it, gets through it, posts through it. But it's kind of early to be like putting that shit out there. You feel me?
Jules. Kenny LYD Ford salute. Pino Milk is missing. Chris Kansas City. Oh, what about that weird ass mom who kept her 30-year-old stepson locked up? Trial is
Yeah,
coming.
that
Yeah,
was
yeah, yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
Milk on
DBS
a
knows a
milk
lot about that
carton.
one.
Milk
Milk
on a milk carton.
he had to go do so this is what happens with a lot of all of us on YouTube. We work, right? We've never been to a point where we couldn't work. Milk got to a point where he didn't have to work, but then now he had to go back to doing what he does, bro. And that you already know what he's doing, bro. He's head dish tank. He's killing it though. He's killing it right now. He said he makes $22 an hour doing dish tank. That's not bad for dish tank, in my opinion. I remember getting
Yeah.
paid fucking $12 an hour doing dish tank back in the day.
Yo,
Bob Evans.
remember when we when him and Blue Devil were going back and forth, and I just quoted Blue Devil and I said, "Yo," he said he ain't never washed no dishes. Yo, Milk started dying. He had a field day with that shit. He's like, "Yo, you mean to tell me? Come on, bro." Milk literally couldn't stop laughing when I said, "Hey, this world," said he never had to wash no dishes, and they were going back and forth. I got some of the clips in the YouTube Street Shorts, but that shit's funny. Milk had me dying, bro. He said, "Yo, ain't no way Blue Devil ain't never been a dishwasher." That shit had me crying. But Milk's one of the most persistent ones that be in the DMs trying to get back in the YouTube streets.
Whoa, Genghis is in prison, dude. Free Genghis, man. What the fuck?
Yo, hit the link. Let us know what you think. Salute VPS. But yeah, shout out to Gangish, man. I was wondering where everybody been at. It's crazy you brought up Big Weavy because I was thinking the same thing, and I never checked my DMs. And I had a salute from him on Instagram. I saluted back and shit. But Gangish, that's another one I haven't seen in a while.
Damn, we're gonna have to get Gengish's his ID for his JPay and shit, dude. We're gonna have to figure this out. Damn, dude.
Yeah,
Vegas, you
that's a
guys
bad
you
hit.
guys end up squashing it before you went back to prison? I know it wasn't really that deep. You guys didn't really were beefing crazy, but it was over some money and shit, I think. Uh yeah, man. Fuck, bro. Dang, man. Free Gengish.
Yeah, facts. Free the guy. Free the
Absolutely.
guys.
There you go. There you go.
Salute to
There you go.
Gangish.
Dang, bro. That kind of threw me off now, man. Fuck. I don't wish that shit upon anybody, man. And I like
Nah,
Genghis,
I know
you
it.
know.
Yeah, the community's been a little quiet lately too. It's like, and we haven't been covering it because we've been busy studying these cases, doing this true crime shit. And I was just thinking the same thing. VPS, Weavy, Gangish, all the old fellas that used to come by and ride with us on the YouTube streets. But I did not know Gangish was locked up. That sucks.
Free Gangish.
'Cause he came so far, bro. He went and got a college degree. He was out here doing big things, doing good things. You know what I mean? He's an intelligent dude too.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, he was. Well, last. I mean, when he's sober, he was. When he's fucking tweaking out, dude.
Oh yeah, when he
Uh,
out, he going all out.
but
He just that type of dude. He going all out. Yeah, facts.
but I think when he first came on YouTube, we got a clear headed gangish, and then
Yeah,
he
very
just
cool,
little by
calm, and
little
collected.
got back to the streets, bro.
Yeah.
He went straight back to the streets, like it was like night and day. It was like holy shit, bro. This
Well,
dude's active, and
that's some of our that's to some of us that's our drugs, the streets. And sometimes we relapse and fall off. Fell off the wagon, fall off the wagon. We go back to the streets. It's like every time we do that, we risk getting in trouble. It's like a cycle. You know what I mean?
I know, I know, man.
It's a bad hit.
Gotta break that fucking cycle right now, right now.
Exactly. It's all about breaking the cycle, bro. Setting a better example for the youth, for the young ones, young guns. YouTube streets. Yeah.
So, what do you think about this New York mayor, man?
Oh man, last time we got into politics, we got a porn bomb, bro. Shit, I don't
Oh, I
know.
know. Yeah, yeah. Well, we're not bringing
I'm
nobody
trying.
up. We're
I'm trying to stay
not.
clear, bro. I'm
No,
gonna
no, no.
change
There's
the
no
topic so
politics.
quick. Nah, I'm fucking with you.
We, I, don't-
Um,
I don't, I, lo- I won't cover the race, but I cover like when they win. In
right,
New
right.
York, I think's got somebody that's about to change shit up over there, man.
Yeah, definitely. Yo, that's crazy. I was gonna say, definitely shaking shit up from what I see. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. Socialism. I don't know, man. I don't know if that's ever worked. I don't. I don't know if it's gonna work. We need DVS for this topic.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, politics and religion are the two things I try to avoid on the podcast. But it's like even Massachusetts alone, there's a lot going on out here. But when it comes to the whole country, it's like almost overwhelming to try to keep up with everything. So it's like I'm more worried about what's going on in Mass than New York, but I have seen them all over the place. So I'm like, he must be doing something right, whether it's good or bad. This dude is getting covered. He's getting coverage. Like they said, there's no such thing as bad publicity. He definitely getting publicity. I know that. That much I know.
Ken LYD4 says work has been rough lately. Not gonna lie, I agree. I don't know what it is, man. Getting old, brother. Y'all got your New Year's resolution ready? Let's hear what Ronnie Blue Eyes' New Year's resolution is.
Nah, I do one holiday at a time. Come on, man. I'm just worried about Thanksgiving right now. You know what I mean? Then I'll get to that and Christmas. I ain't one of them people already putting up Christmas decorations and all that shit. I do one thing at a time. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Halloween just ended. I just wrapped that up. I'm worried about Thanksgiving, feeding everybody, helping other people that can't feed themselves and feed their loved ones. I'm trying to help people and food pantries and shit like that up here. Donating clothes, donating food and shit like that. So I'm so wrapped up with Thanksgiving that I ain't even thinking about New Year's right now. But I'm always on some you know, resolutions and shit, growth and shit. You know what I mean? I'm always trying to evolve.
Who cares about mayors when you have the current president of the United States? Ooh.
That's a crazy one.
Zohan sounds like a Marvel superhero name. New York is in trouble, so is New Jersey. Time to move. Yeah. Yeah,
Yo,
we know some
Vegas, I
people.
appreciate that. VP, my bad.
Go ahead.
VPS, I appreciate that. Salute.
Listen, I did some deep street digging on Ronnie and his family ties. Ronnie is 100% the truth. This dude was raised by legit gentlemen, gangsters. Salute and respect, Ronnie. Hell yeah, man.
Big facts. It's
Yeah,
all in black
yeah,
and white.
yeah. I know. I know what he means too. When you go, let's say if you like Ronnie, like let's say somebody goes and tries to look for paperwork on like some like a prison genre dude, right? I have come through this for a couple times. You know, you do some research on somebody, and then it's like, oh shit, you know, it's like fuck, this shit's crazy, bro.
Yeah, they're gonna find
You
some
know what I
movie
mean?
shit. Might as well go watch Black Mass, The Departed. You know what I'm saying? The Town. Go watch any one of the movies. That'll tell you all about my godfather, my father, my uncles, my brothers, my whole family's wrapped up in that shit. You'll find Winter Hill shit, the whole shit, Whitey Bulger shit. Like I ain't never lied about it, bro. You know,
Right, right. I can hear
Boston.
I can hear Vlad TV right now saying, I don't know why about this thought in my head, but I'm like, it's Vlad interviewing Pino, and he's like, "So tell me, when you were 8 years old, you found a baby in a canal, dude." I'm
Yeah,
telling you,
yeah,
bro,
yeah, yeah.
bro, what the hell, man?
And then
My
whatever
head be more
Pino says,
weird,
he's gonna
dude.
be like, okay, okay, wow. He's gonna have some
He's
crazy
a
reaction.
wait, yeah, yeah, damn, you did your research, Vlad. Yeah, I found da 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 da. I don't know why I'm laughing about it. It's fucking sad, but you know
But
what I'm
no, it's
laughing
crazy.
about the
Yeah.
situation.
Yeah, no, Vlad is crazy work, but Boston is a very small city. You know what I mean? And Vlad is crazy, but that is a crazy story. That Pinot shit, that type of shit that'll stick with you for life. That's traumatizing, for real.
Vlad TV is getting sued by Jordan Lucas. Oh no no no
Yeah,
no
that's
no!
crazy.
Reverse. Vlad TV is suing Joyner Lucas for all Joyner Lucas did was post a clip on on his Twitter of Vlad TV's fucking because he was beefing with one of the UK rappers. I forget which one it
Yeah,
was. What fuck, what's that UK rapper? He sucks, anyways. But Joyner Lucas, basically took Aries Spears' little clip from Vlad, and now Vlad
yeah.
is suing him for $150,000, bro.
Damn. That's crazy. I remember opening hip hop shows with Millie's and Joyner Lucas back in the day, bro. We was out in Worcester, and there was this dancer. She was a stripper, and I didn't know she was with Joyner. I'm like, yo, this, she with you? Like this you? And he's like, nah. But he was saying like, nah, I don't care. I'm thinking he's saying, nah, she ain't with me. So I left with her, and then my homeboy's like, yo, why'd you take Joyner's bitch? I'm like, what you mean, bro? He's like, yeah, that chick was with Joyner. I'm like, yo, I didn't even mean to pull the robbery, but I guess I did. That's the true story. I pulled the robbery on Jordan Lucas, bro, in the club, and I didn't even know it, bro. I didn't even mean to do it. Like, there's plenty of fish in the sea. We at the beach, there's plenty of sand, so I didn't even mean to do it. It was like unintentional foul. But I asked him from like a few feet away. I'm like, "This you?" And he took it like, "Yo," he's like, "Nah, nah, like I don't care." But I'm thinking he's saying like, "Nah, she ain't with me." And so I left with her, and then I find out a few like after my homeboy's like, "Yo, why'd you leave with Jonas chick?" I'm like, "I didn't even know she was Jonas chick."
You know, Joyner Lucas probably doesn't have over 10 or under 20 tattoos. You know what I mean? He ain't on that level. You know,
Nah, man.
he probably got
But
under
he
10, not
definitely,
even close to 20, you know?
but he definitely got that 150 that Vlad TV's trying to get out of him. He got that Eminem feature and shit like that.
Yeah, man. Well, he's been independent. I'm sure he has a lot of money, but I think he fights it. I don't think I think after they go through all the court and all the fees and shit, Vlad ain't gonna win no damn money. I don't know what kind of I don't know what he's trying
Some
to do,
clout
bro.
chasing shit. Yeah, yeah, facts.
The example he's trying to set,
Joyner definitely
stupid.
ain't just gonna pay. He's gonna tell him go fuck himself, straight up.
Well, yeah, he did actually. That the text message says that like I'm fuck you. I'll never because this is the part where I'm missing, right? Ronnie. So Joyner Lucas posts the video. Vlad's like, "Hey, bro, you know you need to take that video down." And he took it down. He's like, "Bro, I'm gonna sue you, or you could come on my platform to do an interview." Bro, he was
Oh, so that's
extorting
some low
Joyner.
key blackmail shit. You trying to extort
Yeah,
homeboy? He ain't going for that shit. He's gonna say fuck you, bro. That's some weird shit.
it's crazy. It's crazy, bro.
Yeah, Vlad's a weirdo, bro. He a goofy. But he does warn you though. He does warn you though. He straight up warns you. He tells you, like I forget who he was telling. I don't know if it was 1090 Jake or Adam or someone else. But he was telling them like, y'all straight up tell people if you take my content, I'm striking you. Like he's somebody you don't want to clip. You do not want to clip his shit. He don't care if you got 10 subscribers. He'll strike his shit.
Now, I want to say this real quick. So, 1090 Jake, when he did that interview with the news, people are forgetting who he was getting interviewed by. No other than Brian Ensign. Brian Ensign is the one that interviewed 1090 Jake, and he interviewed K Frog, right? Uh, and ultimately, he's the one that passed the evidence over to the police. Like, and he's a civilian, so I don't know, man. I just don't hear anybody say, "Yo, Brian Ensign got the fucking corrections officers jammed up." Uh,
Yeah,
Instead, they
that's
say
facts.
1090 did, but I never lie. He can try to sue, doesn't mean he's gonna win. It's very true. Goofy. Ronnie, stop lying, thief. Vlad is
Yeah,
so
I
goofy.
pulled the robbery. I ain't never lie.
Vlad is a scumbag. Vlad is suing for a 5 minute clip. I never took Ronnie to be someone dishonest at all. The New York mayor is very well spoken. Yeah, I guess he is a good gives good speeches. Yo, Proctor, whole gang about to get fried. Proctor. Yo, Proctor, whole gang about to get fried.
Yeah, that can't read shit going crazy. They got civil cases and cops and court cases and lawsuits and all kinds of shit out here.
For some reason, I thought I was thinking of something else. Better way to learn the news: one, Twitter; two, YouTube streets. Yeah, we don't really do news. We just get bringing some shit out.
We
Six
used
nine's
to.
going to the feds. We know who's going in. We know who's coming out.
Yeah.
6 9's going in. 6 9 is going to the
Blueface just
feds.
got out. There's your news, trending topics. We used to do all that shit, you know what I mean? But it's so much going on. It's like we haven't really got a minute to do that.
Crip Max coming out. He'll be out. He'll be out in 2020, early 2026, right? You got Crip Mac coming out. That's big. That's bigger than
Yeah,
Blueface,
yeah,
in my opinion. I don't know. Actually, their Blueface is pretty fucking big.
yeah.
I don't know how long that's gonna last, honestly, bro.
Crip Max like a bigger character, but I think Blueface is a bigger name. You know what I mean? He definitely
Yeah, for
getting more
sure.
for a feature. You feel me?
Oh, for sure, for sure. Wow, did she sue? Can you sue the parents? His paperwork, but he said fuck Gunner. He don't like that dude or talk to him. I talked to Josh about a week before he passed, and we talked for like an hour. We talked about both Dubs and Gunner. He said he talked to Dubs, and Dubs told him he was cool with Josh's video on him. Yeah, because Homie Hangout was good about making videos where he never called people out their name. He just, I think the lefty he went kind of hard, went called him out his name,
Yeah.
but most of the time he's just gonna break down the paperwork and present it to the people and let you decide and that's how you're
I
supposed to
think
do it.
I think that's crazy that just came full circle. Cause remember I brought up on the YouTube streets like not too long ago that I think Lefty Gun played something about him and Krishan Rock were chilling and she left him in a whip or some shit like she took off on him. And then Blueface gets out and his two baby mamas get into it, his allegedly baby mama Krishan Rock and the other chick, right? And then his mother gets online saying, telling Krishan Rock like, oh, you dissed a Mexican, that's dangerous, you gonna end up dead out here, and especially in California. Like, he's talking crazy, bro. Like, Blueface's mom was way out of pocket talking crazy. This shit was like a soap opera, bro. I swear they could have their own TV show.
They've been making fun of his baby. I think it's fucked up, man. They
Yeah,
need to leave that baby alone,
that's
man.
all bad. Yeah, yeah.
Because they said the baby was looking up. The baby obviously has, whatever the baby has, and needs to be left alone.
Right,
They need to get that baby off the camera too, though. In my
right.
opinion,
Well, that's what you do when you put something in public. You give the public an opportunity to speak on it, type shit. So when you open it up to the public, you're gonna get feedback from the public. So it's like a double-edged sword. But they were saying like he's a however old and doesn't walk or talk or whatever, and is always looking. I seen the shit too, and I'm like, that ain't right. You shouldn't speak on a baby. No matter how you feel about the parents, you leave the fucking kids out of it. You feel me? Back in my day, you don't involve women or children. You shouldn't even be speaking on her, never mind the kid. Shit, keep it with Blueface.
Yeah, for sure, man. Um, so when we come back live tomorrow, we'll have everything more organized. Tonight, we just wanted to make sure y'all had some kind of content from the YouTube streets. We just want to chop it up. Me and Ronnie Blue Eyes. Well, me and Ronnie just need to have our own show. The chemistry's unmatched. You can't fuck with it. You can't
Facts.
duplicate it. Uh, we'll fucking be back though.
Big
Ronnie,
facts.
anything else you want to say, brother?
We'll be back like Hook Crack, YouTube streets. Hit that like button if you like something. Ronnie Blue Eyes, New Age Plug, Scandalous Squadron. Yeah. Shout out to
We're
the
gonna let the
chat.
chat run for a minute. I'm gonna let the chat run for a minute too. Yeah, bro. So yeah, let's try to aim for tomorrow night. We'll have Warpath on, and let's dig deeper. I will present the paperwork on all these prison dudes, and we can come to a judgment on some of these, or not all of them. Just we'll do the top three prison YouTubers.
Yeah, I
Uh,
definitely want to hear more about that JD shit. I ain't gonna hold you. Like I ain't trying to shit on his name or nothing like that because I fuck with him. He's a fellow Irishman, so I'm intrigued a little bit. I'm interested to follow up on that shit.
is Chad Marks a part of Irish Pride?
Nah, I think he was in a New York car. He was in the feds, right? That's two different things. Cause JD was in like Oregon. Out here we got Shamrock Squad, scandalous shit. You got the Irish mob, like real Irish. You know what I mean? That shit's that's different. Each state is different. You know what I mean? So all of us are out here. We all Irish pride. It's like we all have Irish pride, but you got different. You got the Boyles. You got Crazy White Boys. You got the Scandalous Squad, aka Shamrock Squad. But Irish pride is just something we all have. But in Oregon, it's different. It's like an actual gang. But out here, you got the real Irish mob. You know what I mean?
And that's the organization DBS claims now too, right? He went from one to another.
I don't know.
He says he's Irish, Irish Dutch or something. What does he say all the time? What does he
Irish,
say?
Scottish, Scottish,
Oh
Irish.
yes, I'm Scottish. Yeah, yeah. He goes off. Yeah, he didn't show up tonight, bro. He
But
didn't
out
show
here, you
up.
got the Winter Hill Gang, Irish Mafia. You got the Townies in Charlestown. You got Southie, South Boston. You got them everywhere. But yeah, hopefully he'll pull up tomorrow, though. I like to hear what he got to say about the New York mayor. You feel me?
Yeah, and I want to know what he got to say about the New York paperwork on Chad Marks. I want to know what all the
Right.
you know what I mean. There's like multiple. I want to know what he got to say about Luigi Mangione having a foursome with four lady boys in the prison cell.
yo,
You know what I mean? I want to
yo,
know what
that's
he got to say.
wild work.
Fucking DVS, bro. Fucking Chucky. That was his street name, Chucky, when he was a crip. Chucky.
Discipline, victory, and sacrifice. Scandalous squad.
Scandalous. DVS is a solid wood. The Karen squad is vicious. Irish Crip, Latin King. Play some music.
That's wild.
Cook
That's
crack.
wild
I
work.
got no music tonight, guys. Chad Marks ran with the blacks. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Yo,
Yo. Hold up. Whoa.
yo. So in the early days, right? I listened to some of his videos that I think it's his book, right? He basically narrated his own book on YouTube. And from what I gathered, he ran with white dudes from a New York car, but he spoke on the Boston dudes, the Irish dudes from the Boston car, shit like that, as far as I know. But I would just assume he was running with either like Connecticut, New England, or New York car. You feel me?
I want to know what VPS's opinion is on this paperwork. Maybe he has a different opinion on it. Hold on. I'm gonna bring it up. I'm gonna pull it up. Let me
Drop the
go th-
video now.
let me go through all this. Drop the video.
But I wonder why I mean, I was gonna say DVS. I wonder why VPS is saying Chad Marks ran with the blacks because Maybe he just ran with a New York car and they were mostly black. I don't know. He was doing Fed time, so it's like, you know what I mean. I'm not sure. I forget what state it was
I
in.
don't I don't think he ran with the black. I think he ran with
Right.
the this like this because the Irish shit. Hold on, because he has it all. He has the Irish shit tattooed all over his body.
Yeah, but a lot of us Irish dudes are prideful, like, you know what I mean. JD
True,
DeLay, me,
true.
Chad Moss, we all Irish, but we all from different. Scandalous Squad is different from Irish Pride. The New York car is different from the Boston car, and the Feds it's all different. But we're all prideful. You know what I mean? That's an Irish thing. Like, I got Irish tad, I got Irish Pride tatted all over me. I literally got that shit on my forearms, Irish, and then Pride, Irish on one arm and Pride on the other arm. But out here, that's just a saying. It's Shamrock Squad. That's that, Scandal Squad. That's the squad. But Irish Pride is just a that's just the way of life. You know what I mean?
Yeah, inbred's got inbred inbred squad on his back. Uh, Okay, so this is the chat. So if you go to Pacer, right, I could direct anybody to this paperwork. So you go to pacer.com, and pacer.com is all feds paperwork, all the federal, anything, bankruptcy, anything, right? But if you were into feds, it's going to have all your shit unless you had it sealed. This is a motion to get his paperwork sealed. And in this isn't for another inmate. People in the comments were like, no, man, you got that from, that was his motion to another inmate. No, look at the top. It says Chad Marks. This is Chad Marks writing to an actual for it's his paperwork.
Right. That's one
So
of the first things I thought of because he was a jailhouse lawyer, so you never know what case he could be covering. So that's good context.
so dear clerk, please find that my enclosed 2255 pension. I apologize that this is handwritten due to the content. I am unable to type due to other inmates seeing me typing things about cooperating with law enforcement. And at the bottom, he even says that he doesn't want to get touched or he would get hurt if they seen him doing this. So it doesn't say who he's cooperating on, but people are speculating that he was helping inmates in the system, getting
Right.
information from them, and that's how he was able to get out.
Oh shit. I definitely heard that he was helping people get out and shit, but I never heard him cooperating. You know what I mean? But I heard of him being like a lawyer even after the fact, not just the jailhouse lawyer. After he got out, he was a lawyer helping people get out. So that's the narrative that was being pushed. That's what I was under the assumption of anyway.
So again, he was offered a 10-year plea deal. He denied his plea deal. He got 40 years. And then 17 years in 2015, this letter appears and he was out in 2019.
Yeah, you see VPS's other comment.
My Fed bros wouldn't say that shit if it was bullshit. I believe their words when they say he ran for the blacks. Okay, I got you. Got you.
So he's talking about maybe soldiers of Aryan culture.
Yeah,
Like he said,
Sack. Yeah, Sack. Yeah.
yeah.
Sack's, yeah, Sack. Sack will fuck you up.
He said I have a SAC member that was in Big Sandy with him and he said he was running with the GDs.
I saw the Sack, boy. He's running with the
Oh
GDs,
shit.
huh?
Damn, that last comment, I ain't even trying to read that. It's crazy.
What is the last comment? Hold on. I was looking at something else. Hold on, man.
VPS. Yo, he wildin'.
Oh, yeah. I ain't gonna pull that up. I ain't trying to get sued but I know what VPS is talking about because
Right.
Domi
Right,
posted that
right.
shit, right?
Right. Yeah. I think DOC or Domi or someone, but I'm pretty sure their channel got taken down for that shit. Or lawsuit at least. I don't
Yeah,
know if it was
does
defamation of
his
character
good
or what.
that was my ultimate question right there, VPS. Does his good outweigh all that? Because again, there was a video on him doing something to a female, bro. That's I can't believe people defend that, bro. That's horrible. He threw his pregnant wife out of a car. That dude's a piece of shit, bro. I ain't gonna call him a rat, but I am gonna call him a fucking piece of shit. That's some fuckboy shit right there. Holy fuck, bro. That's worse than Cuzzo Loke. Chad Marks is worse than Cuzzo Loke on that. Holy shit, man. Mike D, you've been real quiet lately. Where the fuck have you been? Where's Mike D at? That was his boy, man.
Oh
Oh yeah,
shit! I
where's
was gonna
Fact
say I thought you
Stranger?
seen him in the chat. I'm like, oh shit, where he at?
Where's Fact Stranger of Fiction too? He was saying some shit. You hit a
I haven't
woman, you
seen
soft as fuck.
I haven't seen him in the grip neither.
All right, I'm gonna pull up this picture of his, and this is pot no homo here. Hold on.
But yeah, I'm just trying to see everybody in the chat on the other phone real quick. Shout out to everybody in the chat: Pino, Vanity, Liz Rose, Jules, VPS. Salute. We
All right,
appreciate you. So
before we
who's
go,
that?
this is Chad Marks's back. Pause.
So I see the dog. I got two pit bulls on my back too, but they both got blue eyes. I got one on my arm too. I got when I was a young buck though. I got like four dogs, four pit bulls on me.
Anything
But
else that sticks out to you?
it's kind of far away. But hold on, let me see if I can. Nah, it's just kind of small, but I don't see nothing crazy. What am I missing?
He's got
All
a
I really
plug.
see,
He's got a plug tap, brother.
for real, all I seen
Uh,
really was the
no,
dog. I was
no,
looking at the dog.
no.
Yo, I was looking at the dog because I'm like, yo, I got two pit bulls on my back, but they both got blue eyes and shit. One on each side and shit.
It looks just like a bunch of art. I don't see anything crazy,
Yeah,
crazy.
looks like prison work. I don't see anything standing out as far as like gang tats or anything blasted, like nothing crazy. But I see the lady. I got a lady on my back too. You know what I mean, but she got all the vices: gambling, weed, alcohol, all my vices back in the day: weed, liquor, dice, cards, all that shit. Pick your poison.
Yeah, let's compare backs, Pino. Take a picture of your back and send it to us on the YouTube streets so we can dissect your back. Pause.
I got a big ass shamrock with a dollar sign in the middle. It says scandalous on top with two dollar signs, two
Oh
pimples.
shit! Take a
My whole
picture of your
back is
back.
covered. My shit is covered. My chest, my back. I'm tatted from head to ankle. The only thing that ain't tattooed on me is my private and my feet. That's it.
My phone is gonna have a bunch of pictures of dudes' backs. VPS can be part of that club too. Send it over. I don't see any white or black ink on his back.
But yo, from what I yeah, it looks like prison work. You know what I mean? Because it ain't no color. It don't really look like street work. It looks like prison tats. But from what I've gathered in the past, watching his videos, I was under the assumption he ran with the like a New York car, like white dudes from New York in the feds. You feel me?
So he ran with the GDs. That's interesting. His story's different. His story's different.
Facts. And we were just
I think he
talking
needs to
about
rewrite his
Joseph
book.
Pablo.
Yeah, just talk about Joseph Pablo about he needs to rewrite this book. This Blood on a Razor Wire book needs to be re-envisioned, the New Testament or something. Come on, man. Yo, Code Red's Code Blue, bro. He's out of here, bro. He got body, dude. He called. I don't know, man. I don't know. He was all right. He's a decent artist. But we out of here, man. I'm tired, Ronnie. I gotta get to bed.
I hear you. Shout out to everybody in the chat.
We'll be
Hit that
back.
like button if you like something. Thanks for riding with the YouTube streets. Yeah.
We got to run it. We got to run it tomorrow night because we got to get Warpath on. I want to dig deeper into this. I want it. The lives will keep it like this, like drama for a little while, and I'll worry about the true crime on the regular videos. Keep the same game plan. I got to do some shorts too, and I got to get New Age Plug channel pumping. Um, I got another channel out there that's doing fuck. I got a secret channel that's doing fucking well right now. I'll tell you about it, Ronnie, when we get off of here. All right, man.
I might
We
already
out.
be here. Salute.
Yes, sir. About to monetize that bitch.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, May May. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. Yeah, we'll be back. We'll be back. We got to get some stuff in order. We had a whole live plan tonight, but we were super late, so it fell through. DBS had to leave too, but we'll have something planned better.
Yeah, we're
We
gonna
had
get
no
our ducks in
production
a
tonight.
row
Yeah,
on the
we just wanted to
lockout
make sure y'all
warpath.
got something.
Yeah, yeah, we want to make sure we pop out and pop off.
What's your biggest pet peeve that people have been doing lately, Ronnie?
Shit, I got a lot of them, bro. But you said that people been doing lately. I don't know. That's different. I got a lot of pet peeves, bro. But more in person. Like I'm a neat freak. I got OCD. Like cleanliness is next to godliness. I don't like nothing messy. You feel me? I'ma just say that.
Don't like nothing messy. Like so
Around
yeah,
here
no.
getting real messy.
Well,
You feel me?
doesn't Jordan
Messy like
Peterson say
Jesse.
that? Doesn't he say if the first thing you do, make your bed, and then you can then you people that's like a big percentage of people that don't make their bed don't have a good day.
Right, you gotta start with the little shit. Wake up, like program, or I got a routine. I mean, blue eyes, like my shorty, my ex called it the Ronnie routine. I'll get up, clean up, do my push ups, work out, eat breakfast. I
Hmm.
mean, brush my teeth, all that shit, regular routine shit. But definitely clean up, bro.
Where's the making love at in between there?
That's always, bro.
Is it in there in the morning or at night?
That's anytime we can get down anytime. It's like that's
Oh
always.
man,
But I like to do what I do when I want to do it. You feel me?
hell yeah, man. We out. Like they have no brain of their own. I can't stand that. Let me see. I hate when people agree with everything the person they're speaking with says. Yeah, like, but people get mad at me because I'll just my job is to be the opposite. When DBS is up here, we'll just be the opposite. Me and Ronnie,
Right.
the way we do shit, we don't. There isn't no debating really. We just we
Because that's how
flow and
we are in
vibe.
real life. There's like
Yeah,
genuine, yeah, there's no conflict. Like, but I hate
yeah.
when people get messy like Jesse. That's basically I was circling back to the
Jesse like
beginning of this shit.
Jesse.
You know what I'm saying? I was just
DB.
circling way back to the beginning to that tattoo, yo. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Now I gotta pull that back up. What I do with it? Oh, I think I took it down. But that's why we brought DBS on here is to be able to get because we're gonna both disagree with some of the shit he says or a majority of it.
Yeah,
That's the whole
yeah.
point. It does that does make a good show and
That's
it's
literally
like
how we met him. Like right away, it was like confrontation. You know what I mean? It's
yeah.
confrontation. Yeah. Whenever the conversations turn confrontational, it's usually one of us disagreeing with DVS respectfully. You know what I mean?
Yeah, me and AZ, we all just we didn't have no debates on there. Hardly. It was just flowing. But people like shows like that. They don't like some people don't like the confrontational shit.
Yeah, not everybody's here for the drama, but a lot of people are. You know what I mean? Save the drama for your mama.
Well, they got a live tonight like that. They got a nice smooth commentary of Ronnie Blue Eyes and New Age Plug, and we out of here for sure. We appreciate everybody that donated tonight. Jules,
Facts.
uh, Electra, appreciate you so much. There's that member, and then Holly from Canada, always coming through. We appreciate you too.
Big shout out to Holly. Thank you so much. Salute. And
Thank you,
everybody that
everybody.
donated. We
Yep.
appreciate you. Salute.
Thank you to all the moderators. Thank you to everybody in the chat that's been here all night. Thank you for supporting YouTube Streets. Make sure you like all our videos, subscribe, join our Patreon, join our membership, and we'll be back, man. New Age Plug, you did it again. Ronnie Blue Eyes, the boss of boss.
Yeah, hype it.
No music. We're ending it just normally this time. That's how we did. We started with no music or anything, but we'll be back with some production.